Hey guys, I'm Media. Welcome to our class. It's about the test of HSK first level test. And we have learned something about vowels. Do you remember? And vowels equals finals in Chinese. We have learned six single vowels. It's very familiar to someone who are English native speaker or who have learned English. For example, we can find five characters: A, O, E, I, U. But in Chinese, we will pronounce it as A, O, E, U. And the last one vowel, we can pronounce it as French character U. U. So it can be pronounced as U. And in the last class, we have learned nasal vowels. Do you remember? How to pronounce these vowels? Do you remember? We found one rule. Do you remember? The rule is once nasal vowel will be combined with one or two or more single vowels. Could you find it? And the first, for example, you can find in this one, U, it's one single vowel, and then it's also a single vowel. And we can pronounce it as one. It's the rule to pronounce nasal vowels. Okay, let us review what we have learned about these nasal vowels. The first one is what? How to pronounce it? N. And second, N, chicken, N. And then in, then when. And the last one is ring, in, ring. Okay. In the second line, we can find the first one. How to pronounce it? Umbrella, on. And you find N and on are very similar, right? And on plus and M plus the character G will be equal to on, right? And the second nasal vowel, we need to pronounce it as N, then in, and on. Okay, just some more difficult pinyin for us to learn. The first one is Yankee, Yan, and second one is Wan, Wan. We need to put this into two parts. The first one part is U, and another part is N. To remember, well, we have saw the N. This right there. Okay. The next one is one. It can be separated into two parts. U and on. So it will be pronounced as one. Next one, u, n. So it's when. Okay. Next one is I plus on. Do you remember? Well, we have seen the on. Okay, there, right? It's very similar to the English word on. So it will need to be pronounced as young. The last one is I on young. So young, young, when, on, when, yan. Okay. Do you think it's very easy? Maybe some difficult, but I hope you can master the rule to pronounce it. It can be it can be separated into two parts or more parts, and we can pronounce one part of them, and then try to combine these parts into one whole title. Okay. Um, do you remember we have learned the three parts of Pinyin, right? And the first one part we have learned. The first one part is six single vowels: a, o, e, i, u, ü. And another part is nasal vowels. There are 15 nasal vowels: n, in, on, yun. Do you remember? And the last part is compound vowels. And in this part, we also need to master the rule of combine two single vowels into one part. The first one is I. We need to pronounce a and I. Slides into E. I. It's very similar to the English word I. The next one is A. A slide into E. A. Speed fast. Speed up. Speak fast. Maybe you can find A will come into A. Obey. A. Okay. Next one. U, right? U plus E. We. Speak fast. We. It's very similar to week. We. Okay. Slide into what? How to pronounce this single vowel? O. Ow. Ow. Please speak fast. Ow. It's very similar to ow in the English word ouch. Ow. Okay. Then o plus u. Ow. all, all. Okay. E. And the next one, E plus U. You. It's very similar to the English word you. Okay. E. Yeah. Next one is yu. Do you remember the French character us? As there, and we need to pronounce it as yu. Yue. Okay, the last one is er. Okay, so something about compound fold. There are some left compound vowels. The first one is yeah. The next one is yao. I, ow, there, ow, ouch, ow, I, ow, yao. Okay, next one, wa, u, wa. Okay, next one. It was combined with u and o, wa. And the next one is u plus I. Do you remember? Well, we have seen it. There, a plus e, I. So we need to pronounce it this compound vowel into y. It's very similar to the English word why. The last one is way, u, and there you can see a, e, u, a, way. Okay, that's all. No, even though we have spent so many time in master the rule of pronounce compound vowels and nasal vowels, we still need to be familiar with the voice of this pinyin. So please listen to the voice of this pinyin. You need to look at this whiteboard, and you can hear from I, U, Ü, Er, like this sequence.
声母
西
韵
乌
U,
ü
Ü,
er
Er,
a
A,
呀
Ja,
哇
Wa,
o
O,
窝
Wo,
耶
Ye,
约
Yue,
I
I,
Y
Y,
A
A,
V
V,
凹
Ao,
腰
Yao. Okay, that's all. Please be familiar with this pinyin, okay? If you are not familiar with them, you can listen again. Okay. Please look at this pinyin. Do you remember how to pronounce it? U, I, Y, right? Okay. Please look at the next pinyin. It's U, A, U, A, way. So this one is Y, and another one is way. Okay. These two pinyin is more difficult than another pinyin. Okay, please listen to another voice.
声母2
Initials 2.
母2
Finals 2.
Finals
O,
O,
U,
U,
An,
N,
Yan,
Yan,
Wan,
Wan,
Yuan,
Yuan,
N,
N,
Yin,
Yin,
Wen,
Wen,
Yun,
Yun,
Ang,
Ang,
Yang,
Yang,
Wang,
Wang,
Ng,
N,
Ying,
Ying,
Weng,
Wen,
Ong,
Ong,
Yung.
Yung. Okay. Class is coming to hour, but one thing I need to do is okay. Please look at the whiteboard. How to pronounce this pinyin? U, N, Wen, right? And this one, how to pronounce it? U, Ang, Wang, right? Wang, Wan, Wang. They are very similar, but the pronunciation way is different. Please look at this pinyin. How to pronounce it? U, N, Wen. U, N, Wen, Wen. Okay, please look at this. U, N, 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 Wen, 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 Wen. So you'll find the difference between these four pinyin. Okay. Okay, class is over. There are no review today. Maybe it's a little hard for us to master the way to pronounce them. There's still one easy way to master the combination way. For example, nasal vowels and compound vowels usually are combined with two or more single vowels. If we master the way to pronounce single vowels, we can do better in mastering the way of pronounce compound vowels and nasal vowels. Goodbye. Hope it very clear for you. If you have something you want to ask me, you can leave your reviews on the button about this video. Okay, goodbye.